Steve here, Shen RC, and I'm with this SG1203. This is the kit version I'm going to put together. I already started it. I painted it green with clear with some purple and green metallic flake sparkles. I got the instructions ready to go, so let's see how it goes. Alright, I got the instruction manual here. I put all the screws in this plate. They're in bags. Looks like they're all marked with the right number, so that's nice that they marked them. So let's get started here. Step 1, looks like I gotta build the front bumper, and then step 2 is gonna be the rear bumper, so let's find those parts. This is the front bumper and this is the rear bumper. Alright, I don't know why some bags they seal and some they don't. There it is. They got the little glass lenses. These beauties must have to pop in there. Right over here. And they just pop in. Yeah, you're going to want to put some glue or something on those, because I think in the factory they melt these shut. So I'm just going to put it together. I'll do that later. Alright, now that you have this on, you want to secure it with the LS001 screws, these little ones. Go right in there. Next, the bumper goes on. This got to go on just like this. And that secures with the LS002 screws. They're the longer ones. I took the lights out because I'm just going to do them later, because I'm probably going to put LEDs in them. That's the front bumper complete. On to step number 2. And step number 2 is the rear bumper assembly. And the lenses. I'm not going to put the lenses in because, like I said, I'll do that later after it's done built. They just press in. So you got to put this on the back. Just like that. Pops in. There you go. And you secure that with the small LS001 screws again. There it is, complete. Everything except for the lenses. I'm going to do that later on. So that's step number 2. That's the front and rear bumper. Let's go to step number 3. See what we got here. This looks like we're going to be putting the bumper in the rear, the bumper on the front, and then putting some metal parts on the front here. Alrighty, so we got the bottom of the chassis. They're saying slide this bumper in like this, just like that on the rear. What else they saying? LS004 screws, LS003. Alright, and the metal parts. These are the LS004 screws. I need 4 of them. I gotta check in my box here. Here they are. You gotta put these on. Alrighty. They say to put the front bumper on with the LS04s. So let's do that now. This goes on just like that, front bumper. LS004 screws. Now for these metal pieces here, we got to use the LS04 also. That's these. Alright, these are for the front suspension. So let me see, these gotta go on with this part here. You can see the shape of it, that's gotta go down. So that would go through the hole. Like that. Now they say to screw them in. LS004 screws. Alrighty, they're all in. There's like a hole on the top with a pipe here, but they don't show it in the manual here. It looks smooth on the top, but there's no other way it could fit on because of them cup shaped things go over the plastic tubes coming up. So they just must not show you the right way in the manual. Alright, is that all for that step? Yep. Alrighty, step 5. Looks like we gotta put the road wheels together. And now that you have this instruction manual compared to the ready to run, now I could see there's a screw with a cap. So if I ever want to take that cap off mine, I could put some lube in there better on my other drift tanks. So let's see if we can find all these road wheels. Alrighty, I got the road wheel parts out. And these are the top road wheels that go across here. There's 5 on each side, and here's how they go together. This just sticks right in, just like that. You gotta assemble them all. LS005. Thought I seen that somewhere. There it is, right there. While I have these out, I'm going to put a little lube on them also. I'm going to use this WD-40 Specialist Silicone. I'm just going to put a little dab on each one. I just sprayed some out on this plastic bag. I'm just going to hit the smooth part with a little bit. Let's go. We'll put this in like that. I guess you just bottom these out. Just like that. See how nice it spins? Alright, all the road wheels are on. Now I just gotta pop in the little caps, the center caps. And I'll do that next. Center caps, they push right in. Just like that. Alrighty, there you have it. Step 5's all done. All the road wheels are on. Looks pretty cool with the black with the green custom paint. Let's see what step 6 is. Step 6 was just the other side, so now we got step 7. We gotta assemble the shock absorbers. Find those parts. This looks like the shock absorber parts bag. Right there. Let me empty this stuff out. Whoa. Alright, now we need the springs, and here they are, TH001. They don't say for the spring. Oh yes, they do right here, TH001. I'm going to coat them with a little oil also, because I find they rust really fast if you don't. So what I do is I just get the paintbrush again with the oil and just go on them like this. Do each one. Alright, here's the shocks. You get this part here, you drop it in the bottom like that. Then you put your spring in there. There's a little hole in the bottom. And then you get this top piece here with the notch, and you match it up with the notch. Just like that. Push it. Now you get one of these LS001 screws, the small ones. And then you just screw them in like that. And that's it. I'm going to do the rest of them and I'll show you them all when they're done. And voila, just like that, we got 6 shocks done. Let's see what the next step is. Step 8. We got to hook the shocks onto the road wheels. And we need LS006 screw. Alright, step 8, you got to use these LS006 screws. And you got to secure a shock on. There's 2 different sides. There's a left side and then a right side set of wheels. So all you do is put the shock in the slit here. Just like that. And then you screw it in and just bottom it out. You'll feel it, it'll just stop. That's it. Let me do the rest of them and I'll show you when they're done. Alright, there they are. They're all done with the shocks connected. We got 2 other shocks. They go on a suspension in another position. Now let's get to the next step here, which is a front metal suspension part connected onto the shocks. Let's see if I can find that. Those would be in these bags. You got 2 of them. Alright, here's the metal suspension road wheel. This one has an L on it for the left side. The other one will have an R for the right side. And you use this LS007 screw on here. You put your shock in the slot like that again. You line up the hole. Just like that. Then you thread it in. Just like that. And then it'll bottom out. Just like that. And I'm going to do the other one. There they are, complete. Now on to the next step. It looks like step 11, we got to hook all the front suspension on, and the road wheels we completed with the shocks. Alrighty, that would be these. for the front. We need LS005 times 2. That would be these. We need a spring. That would be these, TH002 and 3. And then we gotta hook it all up. And then we need the little body clip pin here. Let me see if I can find those. Right here, SK001. Alright, we need the chassis. We're going to do the front left side suspension here. And we got this pin you're going to put in like that. And then this spring you want to put in, there's a hole there. You can see that. I want to put that in there. Now there's a hole over here that you got to put this through and get the spring in that hole. It's a little tricky. I think you'd be better off with like a pliers. Looks like I got it though. Just like that. And you get a pliers and push that in a little better. There it is, right there. That's what you want to do. And you can see it's spring loaded. Now you want to get this cotter pin. It's like a body clip. Right here. And push that through. And that's it. The front suspension's ready. I'm going to do the other side and I'll get back to you. I got both the front suspension on. Now these are spring loaded. You want to push them forward with the shock and put the shock on just like that and hold it in place. Then you want to use one of these LS008 screws right here to secure it on. You'll feel it'll bottom out. Just gotta do the other side now. And there you have your front suspension. Just like that. Now let's go on to putting these bottom road wheels on with the shocks.